Chapter 9, Channel Number 8, Investing in Real Estate. Investing in real estate is a great way to earn big money. Nowadays, many people are starting to invest in real estate to generate some side income. You can get much better returns if you invest in real estate than in bonds and securities. Real estate investing helps you create an income stream to sustain your lifestyle for a long period. It is a great way to strengthen your investment portfolio. Real estate investing is a money-making machine, but it is a complex process. You need to have a thorough understanding of all the processes involved to excel. I am here to help you with all that, but let me start by telling you the reasons why investing in real estate is one of the best ways to earn passive income. Why should you invest in real estate? Big money. Let's be honest. You are reading this book to find out ways to earn more money, and real estate is all money. If you own a building with multiple rooms, you can rent them out and generate steady income every month without moving a muscle. Real estate investing is a wonderful option because of its long-term value. If you plan to take a mini retirement, all your efforts should go into building an income stream that can sustain you and your family for the rest of your lives. The depreciation. Depreciation is an accounting term that refers to the loss of value of an asset over a course of time. Suppose a company buys a delivery truck for $30,000. The truck is expected to last 5 to 6 years. In this scenario, the IRS will let the company save some tax every year to compensate for the depreciation value of the delivery truck. In real estate, there is no depreciation as the value of your asset increases with time. The equity. A part of your mortgage amount goes into paying the interest on the loan, and other part as used to pay down your loan principal amount. The mortgage is often pretty high, and that's what deters most people from owning real estate properties. But if you change your outlook, you can come up with a solution. If you rent the property, you can not only pay off the mortgage, but also use a part of the rental income to maintain your property. Once you pay off your mortgage, you will become the owner of the property without having spent a dime from your pocket. The leverage value. Leveraging is the process of using debt instead of equity to buy an asset. In case of real estate, you can use leverage by involving your mortgage and buy the property at a reduced cost. Even though you pay a very small percentage of the total value, you are liable to get all the benefits, including income from the asset, tax deductions, property appreciation value, equity, etc. This is the power of real estate investing. Types of real estate investments. There are different categories in which you can invest in real estate. The choice of the category would depend on your knowledge and capital. You can invest in more than one category if you want. Without further ado, let me take you through the various categories. 1. Residential property. This is one of the most common types of investment that involves renting out houses, apartments, etc. You generate monthly income through rents paid by tenants living in the building. You can go for a lease agreement with the tenants. In the U.S., a lease agreement is valid for up to 1 year. 2. Industrial property. This type of investment involves renting out a space for industrial purposes like warehouses, research and development centers, factories, etc. The best thing about industrial real estate investment is that the tenant often goes for a long-time lease agreement and takes responsibility of the upkeep for the property. 3. Commercial property. Commercial properties involve buildings designed for offices. Once you erect a small building, you can rent out rooms to different companies to set up their offices and earn rental income every month. Mostly, companies do not go for multi-year lease agreements. This enhances your cash flow. 4. Retail property. Investing in retail property involves renting out spaces in shopping malls, strip malls, and hotels. Retail property owners do not only receive base rent from the tenant, but they also get a percentage of sales generated by the stores. Other ways to invest in real estate. If you don't want to buy a property and still want to dip your toes in the real estate business, you can invest through REITs. REIT stands for Real Estate Investment Trusts. These trusts don't buy properties to sell later. They own properties to manage them over a course of time. So, if you invest in REITs, you will receive partial payments based on the amount of money the REITs generate from their properties. There are 2 types of REITs, private and public. All transaction of public REITs take place on a public platform. On the contrary, private REITs do not have a platform, and all transactions take place in an exclusive market. This makes private REITs riskier than public REITs. No matter which REIT you choose to invest in, it is advisable to perform thorough research on the scope and tax implications of both categories. Strategies of investment. Broadly speaking, there are 3 investment strategies that are popular among most investors. Each strategy has its own advantages and disadvantages. You need to figure out the one that works best for you. The basic strategies of investment include 1. Long-term rental. This strategy is quite popular among beginners who are looking to test the waters. It involves purchasing a property for the sole purpose of renting it out to tenants in exchange for a monthly rental income. Owners can use some of that rental money to pay off taxes, mortgages, and other expenses. Long-term rentals are best suited for single-family homes. It is one of the safest forms of real estate investment. Once the owner pays off the mortgage, he or she can earn a good amount of passive income for a long period. However, long-term rentals require long-term commitment. You'll have to wait for some years before you start earning steady profits. Short-term rentals. As the name suggests, short-term rentals are provided for a short period. Companies like Airbnb make use of short-term rentals for their clients. Usually, all types of properties can be used for short-term rentals. However, if you plan on renting luxurious spaces, you'll earn greater profits. The only disadvantage of short-term rentals is that some cities in the U.S. have stringent rules for this type of investment, and you'll find it difficult to rent out your space for a short period. 3. Flipping properties. This kind of investment has the potential to give you huge returns. It involves buying a property that is in a bad condition at a low price, repairing it, and eventually selling it off at a much higher price. This is ideal for those who are looking for a quick profit. However, there is a risk. You'll have to invest a lot of money up front to enhance the property, and you might struggle to earn a solid profit while selling it. Condos are ideal for this type of investment due to their small size and low repair costs. However, you can manage to earn a great deal of money if you manage to turn a decent residential property into a hotel. Each investment strategy has its charm. You can win big in real estate. You just have to be calm and choose the right investment strategy that you are comfortable with. Now that you have a fair idea of how real estate works, let me tell you the secrets to succeed in the real estate universe. Secrets to succeed in real estate investment. According to a recent study, more than 75% of millionaires in the U.S. has an active investment in real estate. This data speaks volumes of the kind of returns one can get from real estate investment. I am sure you must be itching to get started. I mean, who doesn't like a stack of cash? Winning big in real estate is possible. I've got all the secrets for you to succeed. 1. Develop a plan. Real estate is no lottery. You need to develop a proper plan to be successful. Before you get started, you need to ascertain your goals. Goals, whether short-term or long-term, will help you stay ahead of the game. You should first devise a plan and look for a property that is ideally suited for that platform. 2. Read the terms of agreements carefully. The basis of a successful real estate deal lies in the agreement signed between two or more parties. Legal contracts contain all the necessary information, like terms and conditions, duration, and consequence. You have to understand every sentence on that piece of paper before you sign the contract. 3. Forget the calculator. Real estate is all about numbers. Don't be afraid to perform different calculations. Instead of focusing too much on the house, focus on the various calculations. 4. Interpret the code. The real estate business has its code, so when you go through property listings, you'll have to be smart enough to gauge the potential of property. Sometimes gut feeling works, sometimes it's just common sense. 5. Consider it a business. As I already said before, you have to be a little patient if you are into real estate. To begin with, you must put all your efforts into establishing your business. Do whatever you have to. Be it maintaining records or fixing your property, your active involvement is going to be crucial. Once you are fully committed to it, you'll be able to make the correct decisions based on your first-hand knowledge. 6. Real estate is a learning curve. Real estate investment is all about the experience. It is a learning curve for life. You may read thousands of books on real estate, but only practical knowledge will help you get past unique problems. So never stop learning and use all your experience in times of crisis. 7. Real estate is for the long term. Real estate is not a get-rich-quick scheme. It takes years of commitment and hard work to succeed in real estate. If you are making steady profits right from the start, you should not get carried away and instead use the opportunity to grow your assets so that you can have exponential returns in the future. Whereas if you don't get the expected returns in the first few years, don't be disheartened. Keep committed to it because the long-term value of your asset is humongous. 8. Step out of your comfort zone. Many people try to stay away from real estate, thinking that it's too complex for their understanding. They choose to look for safer options to earn money. But to win big, you have to step out of your comfort zone and learn everything about this trade. Remember that knowledge is priceless, and if you can marry knowledge with experience, you can become a real estate icon. So, don't just sit and ponder. Just go all out and think of the positives you can get out of this business. 9. Don't be shy to ask for assistance. Real estate is a broad field, and you may need help of mentors and lawyers to guide you through the rough patches. Everyone needs a helping hand in times of crisis, and you should never shy away from asking for assistance when you need it. 10. Build a network. Building a good network is an integral part of the real estate investing. Real estate is a symbiotic process that requires good coordination between mentors, lawyers, and prospective clients. Once you step in, try to build a strong, inclusive network. I hope that you will use the strategies given in the book to excel in real estate. In terms of returns, no other passive income stream comes even close to the real estate investment. Although I must concede that the risk involved is much higher in real estate than in other forms of investment. However, if you want to enjoy an early retirement and stop worrying about money for the rest of your life, you should explore options in the real estate business.